Hey up guys, Leeds Lad Loves Coins here. Welcome back to the channel. As I'd mentioned in the previous video, today we're going to be getting into the 1901 Victoria coins and having a look at one of what was the only British coin grading service, third-party grading service available to UK numismatics. Unfortunately, that's now ended, but we'll get into that. A little bit of a teaser in the foreground, or is it the background? Who knows? Anyway, as you can see, some silver 4-coin Britannia sets. We're going to be getting into the Britannias next week, so I hope you look forward to the next video. But let's get into this one now. So there's an array of coins in front of you, which is the Victoria. Let's just zoom in on that a little bit. Lighting isn't the best today, so we'll see how we do that. No. No, it's not the best. Let's turn that off. There we go. So this is, as we all can see here, that's a beautiful view in it. The copper farthing, 1901, which was the last year of Queen Victoria's reign. And this is encased in a CGS holder, coin grading services, which turned into the London coin grading services. And it was the only third-party grading service available in the UK. Unfortunately, they went out of business in about 2016. I think if you see here the number 34648, that denotes the number of coins. I think at their peak they had somewhere in the region of 40,000 UK coins graded, and they had their own coin grading system. As you can see up here, this is CGS 78, which on the Sheldon scale, which the modern third-party grading services use, a CGS 78 is about an MS 63. It would probably push a 64, and the reason behind that is the CGS graders were much more thorough. PCGS and NGC like to brag that their professional coin graders can get through something like 1,000 coins each a day. Massive. CGS, essentially, it wasn't profitable enough for them to stay in business because the professional coin graders that they had were so methodical in grading the coins and matching up with the relevant authorities that it just wasn't viable. It just wasn't economically viable, so that they ceased trading. Like I mentioned, there were about 40,000 coins graded. Sorry, I'm just admiring the coin as we look. All of these coins in CGS holders, by the way, will be cracked out and go into NGC for grading. This will get a brown designation, but as you can see, This is the veiled head portrait. Some people call it the old head, and some people call it the widowed head, but I like to call it the veiled head. It's a beautiful, beautiful coin. It will get a brown designation and probably come back an MS64. That's absolutely superb. So there's the farthing. Here's a penny, sorry, a half penny. This is a CGS UNC 80, which will be around about 64, 65. And it will be, I think it'll probably get a red-brown designation, this. So here's the half penny. Again, Britannia with the trident. The iconic image of UK coinage, as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous coin. So they will be going, they'll actually be going this month to NGC. And here we have again, CGS 80. You can see the reference here, the Freeman book 154. Absolutely beautiful. Now this will definitely get a red designation. I'm hoping to get an MS65 stroke 66 on this coin, which will make it a beefy little coin. It is absolutely gorgeous. I hope you're enjoying this. While we're at it, please smash a like, share, and subscribe. This will get a full red designation. Absolutely gorgeous. I'd like to give a big shout out to one of my newest subscribers, 365 Days of Silver. If you're into stacking, then jump onto his channel. I watch his videos and they are pretty good. Different to mine. He's more into stacking, and I'm into. But he does do semi-numismatic coins as well, like the kookaburras. I've been told off, actually. Little story. We'll get into this. This is a CGS 85, a very high grade. I'm quietly, this is the silver threepenny bit. Silver threepence. I'm quietly expecting a very, very, very good grading on this particular coin. I will have to crack them out, and when they come back, I'll save the grading designations up here from CGS, and we'll have a look and see what NGC do. Anyway, I digress. I was mentioning that the kookaburra, I call them, or have been calling them, the kookaburra. But I've been told by our family connection in Australia, they're not kookaburras, they're kookaburras. So I hope I've put you a lot straight. So anyway, the 365 Days of Silver, he collects the kookaburras, as I do. So big shout out there. Subscribe to his channel, check him out. Silver threepence. I'm pretty sure that the last year of the silver threepence was 1937, which was the first proof set to have the brass threepenny bit and the silver threepence. It was the last time that the silver threepence was presented in proof sets. That's my brain whirring, by the way. Correct me if I'm wrong there, but I think I'm spot on. Anyway, what do you think of this threepence? It's silver threepenny bit. It's absolutely sublime. I mean, sublime. What do you think? 66, MS66. Now, in 1901, they didn't produce a proof set, but they did produce some proof coinage, which we're going to go through. Here's a sixpence. Beautiful coin. And a fabulous, fabulous design. I do love this design. So all of these coins will be cracked out and sent for grading. Now we've jumped from the sixpence to the florin. Here we go. What? AU 75. So that will be in American grading terms. That'll come back a bit of a what we call a slider. So MS 6160, MS 60, 6162. That kind of region. I'm not sure if to get this one conserved, but what a design! It is absolutely beautiful. There's the florin, 2 shillings. Now the reason I've jumped to the florin is because I don't have the shilling. I've been absolutely unable to find one in CGS holder anywhere, and I go to the top guys. I've got some of the top guys, the top dealers in the country who really specialise in the CGS stuff and bought much of the CGS collections over the years. And that's the coinery from Leeds. Guy and Richard, fabulous guys. Anyway, Richard's been on the hunt for me, and he tells me that he knows of a collector who sent a shilling for grading, and they're expecting it to come back 64 plus 65. So it's my coin when it comes back. He's promised me. I don't know how much it'll cost me. Probably an arm and a bloody leg. But anyway, when it comes back, and he's told me, stop looking, it's coming. Patience is a virtue. So here's a beauty I picked up. Off eBay, and that's the half crown, 2 shillings and 6pence. Beautiful coin. Now, they didn't produce a crown in 1901 either, but they did produce a trade dollar, which I'm on the hunt for as well. But they are quite a beefy coin and quite expensive in mint state grade. So I'm on the hunt for a raw 1901 trade dollar to augment my set. Now this one here came in at an MS64. Beautiful coin. There's only 5 graded higher, by the way. MS65 is the highest grade in this coin, and this is quite a beefy little coin. It's going to set you back about £500. I bought it for a lot less, by the way. Remember, long arms and short pockets. Right. So here we're getting. I'd mentioned that they didn't produce a proof set, but they did produce some proof coins in 1901. And that's the Maundy set. This is the original case that they came in. And it is absolutely, look at that, absolutely gorgeous. The clasp and everything works beautifully. Gold embossed. Let me just carefully open this up and we'll have a look. Look at that. The 4pence, 3pence, 2pence, and 1. Silver. These are all sterling, so 0.925. Wow, wow, wow. These are going for grading as well. Original coins. Now, I think I paid over the odds for this, but the reason why I paid over the odds for it was because of the original box, which is absolutely perfection. It is perfection. Little bit of wear there, as we can see. Smash a like, guys. Please subscribe. Tell people about this channel. Let's get it moving again. plenty of fantastic. I'm just going to put this down a second and pop this 4pence out. I'll be very, very, very careful. The fields are fantastic. The underlying brilliance is just... Now, I think that these are going to come back around 64, 65. They are absolutely delightful. That isn't a mark on the coin, it's just a bit of debris that's been on there from year dots. If you can think 1901, 124 years old. I was going to get it conserved, but I've been reliably informed by my, look at that, by my dealer friend, Mr. Richard Regnier from the Coinage, that if I got that one conserved, it would spoil the look of the coin against the whole set. Let's pull that away. Wow. It don't really get much better than that, guys. Look at that. 124 years old. I hope I look as good as that in 124 years. Right, I'm not going to get the other ones out because they are too bloody small. They are too small. Let's get them seated in there. Be very careful. Lock her up. Let's get that catch on. So that's the... So, guys, that's the 1901 Royal Mint coins. I hope you enjoyed it. They're absolutely beautiful. Let me know what you think in the comments. Smash a like, because as I always say, it helps the algorithm. And I just don't know what an algorithm is. So I'm not going to bore you for much longer. It's quite a long video, this, but I've enjoyed it. Next week, give me the thumbs up. Next week, we're going to start getting into the Britannias. Okay, right. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. See you all later. Bye.